We are many. Those that live beyond the veil of darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds, and men's thrives on the suffering of the damned. Rot in the souls, in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals, in hope of harvest from innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices and stories of the departed, for in shadow hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of spirits rule the world, and the darkness of your mind hides your own hidden demons, and brings to life your deepest fear. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality in the search for life after life? Have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have. Maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers that are hidden behind the veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye and listen to their stories. We are they. We are incarnate paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday to you. And yeah, the Bubba Claus hat kind of blending into the green screen just a little too well. But yep, it's Christmas season. What the fuck? It works. Yeah, it's an orange hat, and I should have orange and green. I should have known better. But it's the holidays. Who cares? Yeah, that'll work. Whatever. Get this thing there. I don't know. 4 days till Christmas. I just don't give a shit. Then again, I don't know why orange is not showing up. It's for a green screen, not an orange screen. But last night we finished section. This is bothering me. That's better. Just the fact it was blending in kind of bothered me. So you guys know. Yeah. So you can see it is orange. It's camo. But it's the green screen screwing with it. So we're going to be without that hat for the next couple of days. I might do it on Christmas, but yeah. Living in the soul, light that you make. Yeah. Then there's, what is it, Krampus? Yeah. I have fun with it. It's like the Yule log, make sure the mischievous spirits don't enter the house. I've already got mischievous spirits in the house. That's all the haunted objects that I've got, around me. So I'll wish them a Merry Christmas. They'll stay at bay for a while. But again, we finished section 1 of the H4N Pro last night. Not really a lot of evidence on it. We had what sounded like playing cards being shuffled. We really didn't have shit beyond that. But yeah, it's Christmas is approaching. Family, friends, good times, good stories, and just the generous nature of the human spirit. We all give a little during Christmas, so we'll see what happens. I already got it loaded up. We're ready to go. I know I'm running a few minutes late tonight, but it doesn't look like we have too much going on this recorder. We've gotten 5 EVPs off the H4n. If we get any more than this, I will be shocked. Aside from that, guys, hope you're doing well tonight. Hope you guys got something cool to drink, someplace comfortable to sit, got your headphones on, and the volume up. Again, let's see if we can find some EVPs tonight. I don't know. I'm just here for the viewers tonight. Hope there are a few of you here. We can keep the chat going. And yeah, your Secret Santa got you a work of Johnny Walker Blue. Nice. Our work, we had a $25 limit. I'm not gonna say what I got for the white buffalo or the white whatever it is, the white elephant, whatever the freak animal it is. I don't care. I'm not gonna say what I got in case there's a coworker watching tonight, but it fits perfectly for the company. Anyways, I don't know, guys. Let's get started on some audio. And they got you a bottle of Blue Label. I am jealous. That's some good shit right there. Yeah, and a $30 limit, you all went over. For a bottle of Blue Label? Oh, hell yeah, you went over. that is well over. Dude, you're welcome, but I'm going to need that back. Sarah, sorry, it's called Gift It Forward, not Gift It Back. It's one of your favorites. Johnny Walker's not one of my faves. It's good, but that's good sipping whiskey right there. That's something where that bottle should last you about a year. Just a tad is all you need. I think I'll be greedy for once in my life. Hey, every once in a while, you just gotta be. Ain't gonna judge you for that. Like I said, my gift to the viewers this year is the badges, and the emote should be here soon. That's kind of my gift back to the community. So, you guys will be getting something from me. It's digital, but it's there. The Flaming Hot Jelly Beans was great. It was. It was interesting. That was extraordinarily painful, too. But it was worth it for your guys' entertainment. Nice. You got me on that one, Tune. Because it starts off on the right. It sounds like somebody's knocking on my door. You got me. Thank you. You got me. So by this time, let's see, 4:30, about 5, 6, 7, 8. Should be about 8:30 at night for this recorder if we're looking for a time frame. So the good thing is the birds should not be singing at all. All we should be hearing is traffic, maybe foot traffic from the investigators. Anything else, we got to pay attention to. Well, where this recorder is set is in a kind of in a cave. Where the quarry is, an isolation cell was dug into the mountain or into the quarry, and it's probably the size of a big master bedroom. And I set the recorder against the back wall. So yeah, we're getting a little bit of echo from the traffic. So it's not getting a lot of pollution like last year when I just had it on the gate. Yeah, exactly. That's evidence. That's serious evidence. There's nothing in this cave. And nobody was over there. You don't hear footsteps of anybody approaching. What it sounds like is one of those old school locks. One of those great big old cast iron locks. It sounds like a lock being rattled around. So yeah, this is evidence. That should not be there. This is just eerie. Let's get it saved. Then we're going to listen to it a little bit more and see if we can maybe fine tune it a little bit. All right, let's get that saved. Get one on the meter. Let's see if we can clean. Let's go past it a little bit and see if there's anything after. Then we're gonna come back to it, and we're gonna try to clean it. Okay, nothing. Okay, nothing. That's somebody picking a lock. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Dude, I'm hearing that. Okay, that's strange. That is really strange. I don't know. I'm actually confused on this one. Okay, let's apply that. And let's resave it. All right. That's just strange. Because there's no voice in there. Oh, wow. That's a wow. That is a wow EVP. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna send that one to Susan and see what she thinks. Because I can't analyze that one. That is one of those sounds. It's like it sounds like somebody fidgeting with a lock. But that humming sound, I that might be an owl, which there's owls around the prison yard, so it very well might be an owl. But that sound, I just don't know. Yeah, it was hidden. That's the weird part. And you know, notice noise reduction this time. If you look at the power signatures on there, this time noise reduction cleaned everything the way it should, which is completely wild. I haven't said it before we started analyzing this prison. I was expecting some very weird shit, and we're getting weird. Last night we got what sounded like card shuffling, like somebody with a deck of cards fluttering the cards. You know, and you kind of fluff them after you shuffle them. That's what it sounded like. Now we're getting what sounds like a lock or something metal being shuffled around. You know, the fact that Eugene Austin spent, I think, 2 decades in that cell. What did he do to pass the time? Especially after he was lobotomized. What, what happened in that cell? It's impossible to know. Sarah, no. They only did for that one prisoner, Eugene Austin. Uh, I don't know the whole story. I think he was a very violent criminal. They had to put him into the hole. I don't know why they lobotomized him. I think it was because of his behavior. Uh, and they just kept him in there until his sentence was up. Then I think they released him to a convalescent home where he lived out his days. Because after the lobotomy, if you go onto YouTube when you get a chance, look up Eugene Austin, Nevada State Prison, and there's an interview on there with him that is very depressing. You'll understand what I mean when you feel sorry for the guy. But yeah, he was one prisoner that was lobotomized. But something like that is even more so. Yeah, it's residual energy. It's residual, so it's something that was emotional enough to imprint itself on the environment forever. And something for just a sound to be imprinted on the environment, I don't know. Was it before or after something tragic? I couldn't tell you.
Thou shalt not bow down before any graven image.
Sarah, thank you so much for the sub. I gotta get this paused. Toon, thank you so much for the gift sub. Greatly, greatly appreciated. Let me get this. Now let's get the wheel up, the wheel of torture. And now we come to a special moment. That is the most pointless and wasteful use of this year. So, let's see the nominations, shall we? And be right back. And now we come to a special moment. That is the most pointless and wasteful use of this year. So, the two hottest.
Let's see the nominations, shall we? I'll be right back.
I would get the two hottest. That one was painful. That was really painful. Ooh. Thanks again, Toon, for gifting that to Sarah. Got her 3-month subscriber badge. I gotta let it sit for a few minutes, just to be fair. Just remember, we got a spicy emote now, too. You love ghost peppers, they taste so good. Yeah, that's one spicy tamale. And that's the weird thing. This batch of beans is spicier than the last. Yeah, this box of beans, at least 2 to 3 times hotter. One of the guys at work wants to do the 2-chip or the 1-chip challenge with me. Maybe got more of the cap drop. That's what I'm thinking. Because the past 2 spins have been brutal. So I'm thinking, yeah, I got the right when they pour that first glob in is where I got. And I'm wondering how close that is to an actual Reaper. If that's close to a Reaper, I think I could do one. Just hold one up on air and eat it. Because isn't the liquid stronger than just the pepper itself because it's more concentrated? If it's purified, so yes. So the beans might, if you get the direct drop from the beans, it's more spicy than the pepper itself. All right. I'll remember that. Maybe I will try the one chip challenge on the show. Yeah, it's not the pepper. It's the isn't it the seeds that make it really brutal? Seeds are not actually hot. I thought they were. They just sit in the juices and intensify it. Oh, gotcha. It's a little. It's almost depressing. You want to say when you get an EVP or evidence early on in the show. I mean, like within the first 15 minutes. Then after that, you're like, oh come on, we're gonna start off good. Then it's just gonna go right down the proverbial shitter. Inside of the pepper have flesh, pores like our skin. It secretes capsaicin and protects itself. All right. Then you get the genetically engineered peppers, where it's like, yeah, that's just a pepper being an asshole. But hot peppers have been linked to combat depression and other mental issues. You have to have mental issues to be able to eat a ghost pepper or a reaper, any of those. You got to be off your rocker to do it in the first place. Yeah, I got something with 16 million Scoville units. Ooh, let me eat it. Let's see how I can tear up my stomach and my rectum in the morning. Because heat releases dopamine. Alright. Very true, Corgi. Let's look at folks that like hot peppers. Uh, where's Game Bug at? Bug is a perfect example. That boy eats freaking hot peppers like candy. Toon does. Obviously, Corgi does. I like spice. I just don't like death. Okay, Corgi doesn't like peppers. Corgi, you the type of person that thinks mayonnaise is spicy? No, I'm kidding. I know some people who think ketchup is spicy. It's like it's black pepper. What's wrong with this picture? Yeah, exactly, too, and that's my problem. Yeah, cases like that is called a cast iron stomach. People who can just sit there and pop habaneros all day long. My best friend that I grew up with, his dad would go to we'd go to Mexican restaurants, and he would literally order a bowl of habaneros and sit there and eat them like they're candy. Corgi, I know you're serious, but I'm just making the joke of cast iron stomach. I say that jokingly. I know he has a condition. That's such a great EVP. Now the waiting game. Well, jalapenos are just as sweet. Yeah, jalapenos are good. Doesn't have capsaicin inhibitors. Ooh. Yeah, Tune, you're exactly right. The waiting game. That's the worst part about being an investigator and analyzing. I know how painful it is for me, but for people who don't know a lot about the field, I bet it drives them up the wall. They're like, "Where's all the evidence?" You gotta wait for it. Have you gotten me kicked out of our favorite restaurant again? Wait, he's had you kicked out of a restaurant multiple times? That hum, yeah, I'm right there with you, Tune. That hum is no was no joke. Now, Corgi, I'll go back to. Let me pause this. We're at 24 minutes. Let's go back to this real quick. Corgi, I want you to hear this and see what you think. Wait, one more time. That piece of evidence is just extraordinarily weird. I don't even know how to explain it. But what about that lock sound? That it sounds like somebody. They've got some power. But remember, this where this recorder is, Corgi. It's in a mountain. The quarry that's in the prison. This is a cave. The recorder is basically set in a cave, surrounded by stone. So that rattling, what sounds like somebody rattling something metallic, like a lock or something, that is really throwing me off as well. But the hum, I don't know. It's after the show, I'm sending this off to Susan and Chris at the prison. That's not resonance. Where this is at, hopefully, trying to remember where it is on the video. There's nowhere else for it to resonate from. This is pretty well into the prison grounds. So I don't know. I'm gonna see what they think about it. Maybe I think if anybody out there, they can explain it. It does. Uh, Hold on. Let's do it this way. There is a. I have it on video somewhere. I don't remember where the video was. Where in the video it was, should I say? But Corgi, I'm gonna play this. This is the original before we really cleaned it up. Tune, if you want, I can show you where it was on an aerial view, if that'll help you at all. That's pretty much all I got, I think. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Not that I guarantee you found the images of the big cave, not the small one. If you're looking at a long cave, it's not the one. What's that, Corgi? I'm very curious to see what you think. Toenail claws on something metal? Maybe. If the guy was like lobotomized trying to get out, kind of like that his cheese slid off his cracker, that's entirely possible. Where is it? There it is. Nope, you can't get a view from there. Tune, anything's possible at this point. Anything is possible. Let me see if I can find a picture real quick while we're doing this. That's about as good as you're going to get, Toon. It was taken inside this cave. And it's probably, you figure, 16 by 10. I know I've got it on video. I just got to find out which one it is for you guys. Just stone on the inside, metal door and a lock. That's it. Oh. Okay. That's not an EVP. So that's why I'm going to send it to them at the prison and see what they think. I think they'll be able to analyze it or confirm it a lot better than I will. The fact there's no voices to go with it, I don't know. Yeah, one of the few planes. Mind you, this is just a steel gate. There's nothing to block out the sound from coming in. Like a Piper Cessna, I have no idea. I can't identify planes by their engines. Unless it's the Vulcan. Fair enough. All right. Pretty much. That'll always be my favorite plane is the A-10. Why? Because they built the plane around the gun. When you absolutely, positively got to kill everything in the countryside. For the freedom. We got something at 7.5 minutes. We're approaching 35. It's a single prop plane, not a dual prop. We might not have anything for a while, guys. Warthog or Apache. Oh, Corgi, that's cold blooded, but I love it. You want to make them nervous, just play a couple goats screaming. That's what you get when you hang out with a bunch of ex special op folks. Uh, One of the guys I used to hang out with back in the day was SOCOM. Some of the stories I got to hear from that were fun. What they used to drive out Noriega, Panama. Oh, wow. Yeah, it fit. Just keep it on loudspeaker 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, if it was up to me, if I were to drive somebody out, if somebody was held up like that, I don't know. Play William Hung She Bangs, or I don't know. What would be a good freaking song to drive people out? I want to hear what you guys think on this. If you had to drive somebody out and play a song, loudspeaker, 24 hours, what song would it be? Barbie girl. Tune? Yes. You have to find the most destroy everything in a half-mile radius. I've got an empty 40 and 30 millimeter shell over on my nightstand. Courtesy from one of the guys at work. Yeah, I showed you. I don't know if Toon saw it, but Barbie girl, like I said, probably be She Bangs. Uh, or something off Mary Poppins. Chim chimney, chim chim chiroo. Be like just 24 hours of that on repeat. Be like, you know what? Just run out guns blazing. Like just kill me now. Car horn. 150, 155 milligram 7. Oof. Aloha snack bar. Yeah. Paladin wants an AIT. Wish I could have gone into the military. I wanted to play with guns and explosives, but they wouldn't take me. Brent has flat feet. Huh. Moab, when you must destroy everything and turn it into a parking lot after you fill the crater. -1. Oh. Now, they would have sent me to basic at Ford Lost in the Woods. That recruiter even told me, he goes, for what you're signing up for, you're going to Leonard Wood. And I'm going, oh, come on. You really want me to go AWOL already? You're going to Lost in the Woods. I'm going, Fort Leonard Wood. Fort Lost in the Woods. Yeah, exactly, Korg. Recruiters like that's where you got to go. Oklahoma? Tune, you got the plains. Oh, that you get -20 and 30 freaking wind chill. -30 below wind chill with those winds coming across there. It ain't no joke. big green wiener said, "Nope, you're in non-combat arms." Oh, yeah. I wanted airborne. I wanted ranger. I wanted sniper training. I wanted special forces. I even told the recruiter that. I said, "I want special forces." He was like, "Huh?" It's like, "Yep." I want full combat ops. He's like, "Okay, you're gonna get it, but you gotta qualify for that. Just warning you." It's like, "I already know." So I would have gone through basic at Lost in the Woods, then I would have went up to, then I would have went to Benning. But it's still poking camel. Toon, you've been all over. Toon, you have been all over. Um, I look back now, it's like, yeah, there was a reason I didn't go in, but failed your D lab by 1 point. I don't remember my score on the ASVABs, but I remember I missed one question. It was like, yeah, I would have gone in 90. I would have went in 95. So instead of saluting a light pole and calling it Sir Corgi, that's funny. You can't hear. Yeah. Funny thing is, after they kind of medically disqualified me from the army, the Marines are like, "Why didn't you just come to us? We would have taken you." It's like, no, no. I didn't want Marines. No offense to any Marines out there. I was like, no. It's like, I got medically disqualified. I actually back then I actually wanted to make a joke to him, be like, "Yeah, I don't chew on my crayons." Might have gone officer in the Air Force. It would have benefited me, like if I would have been able to go in. I had 2 years of ROTC, so I had honor guard with weapons, and I was on the rifle team. So I would have gone in. Uh, I think I would have gone in as a sergeant, if I remember the recruiter telling me right. He literally laughed at me and told me to get the fuck out of his office. Did you ask to use his crayons? That's why he said get out of the office. Fucker wouldn't share. Where's the coloring book, damn it? And I have several friends that are Marines, and I give them so much crap. They're like, well, you didn't serve. I got medically disqualified. I don't want to hear it. An extra $500 a month for living on an army post. Ugh. Well, yeah, my best friend actually retired a master sergeant in the Air Force. His last his last deployment, he spent what 3.5 years in Greece. The lucky prick. Private housing. Yeah. You do corgi, so does Tune. I signed on the line and I got disqualified. So still kick myself in the butt over it every so often. You did 10 years. Thank you. Thank you for your service, man. My boy did my boy did 25. No, I take that back. He did 20. He did 20. Let's see. I would have won at 18. I would have retired at 38. I would have retired 8 years ago. MP in recruiting. Well, the camaraderie, yeah, that's the biggest thing. If you you know got that with the people around you, yeah, I'd stay for that too. But yeah, the upper ranks, it's a joke. You got a sergeant trying to screw a lieutenant, and you got the lieutenant trying to screw the colonel, and it's, yeah, too many politics in the military. Your boys on the DMZ right now could literally piss on North Korea. Wouldn't fear getting shot, it'd be a thought. And my words are, if I'm close enough, I'd think about it. Being shot at is as much of a deal. You grew up around it. You love the pugil sticks. You can actually beat the crap out of somebody and not face any repercussions. Call out your commanding officer and be like, come on in the arena. Let's have some fun. Jeez, Corgi. You can shove it under the cage. Be like, oops. Did I do that? Sorry, you got to defend yourself better. You're trying to teach us to defend ourselves, and you can't even defend yourself. Ain't gonna work, is it? Corgi liked the gas chamber. That explains so much. Corgi was like Bobcat Goldthwait in Police Academy 3. Freaking walks out holding the canister and turns around, walks back in, shuts the door.
Are you in here?
An hour of audio since we've gotten anything. Might have something there. They make you breathe something that's against the Geneva Convention? Oh, that's messed up. I did not know that. So yeah, it affects everybody differently. That's Jesus, guys. Watching you guys talk about this makes me regret not being able to go in. But you know what? Maybe in the next life. I don't know. Just hearing the stories makes it amusing enough. But anyways, guys, I know I started a little bit late, but unfortunately, hit traffic coming home. Tonight's been fun. Tonight has been a lot of fun. Again, Toon, I thank you for the gift sub to Sarah. And yeah, Corgi, thank you as well. And you guys for keeping the chat alive and just sharing your stories. I greatly, greatly appreciate it. That way, a slow soldier ran across the gun line with a glow stick in his ass. Now he's a deputy. I got nothing on that. Yeah. That's a good place to basically call the show. I'm gonna have nightmares about the visual of that. I'm gonna have freaking nightmares. Thank you, Toon. Oh, it's like a freaking human-sized firefly. Wow. But yeah, tonight. Yeah, if he ever pulled me over and didn't take his authority seriously, I don't think anybody could for the rest of his life. Anybody who knew him and saw him do that could never take him seriously. And every year for Christmas and his birthday, he would get a package of glow sticks. Just saying. But again, anyways, guys, I truly, truly thank you for tuning in tonight. spending an hour and a half of your life analyzing paranormal. I know we only got one piece of evidence about 7.5 minutes in, and we're sitting at an hour 12 on the audio. We have another hour and 19 minutes to go. Then we're going to finish it up, and I think next we're going to start into another one of Dead's recorders from night one. And yes, Tune, it was a great piece of evidence. So, I guess we got that for us. We've gotten a lot more evidence than I thought we would from the hole, but we still got some time to go. We might get one or two more. My hopes are high after that piece. Anyways, again, guys, thank you again. Good night. God bless. And I will see you guys tomorrow night. Tune, if I don't see you, have a great night. Merry Christmas to you and yours, your entire family. Corgi, you as well, if I don't see you before Christmas. Have a very Merry Christmas. And I'll see you guys soon. God bless, and I'll see you guys soon. And Sarah, if you're still here, Merry Christmas to you too.